My name is Cedar Williamson, and this is my vlog on how to integrate technology into the 21st century classroom by interviewing some of my favorite educators, 5 educators actually, using thought-provoking questions, SurveyMonkey, and asking for video clips if they had the time. I feel I have broadened my understanding of how the right type of technology can enhance and improve the children's educational experiences. I had 5 instructors respond to these questions with some very interesting answers. It would behoove everyone to read or show each answer completely, but I'm going to try and point out the on-point highlights. Things I saw as particularly valuable experiences that only years of childhood education can unearth. Question 1. What's been the single most important difference tech has made in their classroom or in the homes of their students? Teacher 1 said connecting with the world beyond the classroom. Teacher 2 says the single most important thing has been communication with parents and show them what we do in class via pictures, videos that they post regularly. Teacher 3 said being able to incorporate different styles of learning. Teacher 4 and Teacher 5 sent me video clips. Here is Teacher 4.
I taught first grade, and it was in a parochial school, so the technology was a little bit like the tar pits of computers. It would have been nice to have a pad with a stylus, because it's first grade and people were just learning to make their letters, their needs and wants known. So we had a movie camera, that's tech, and a parent who was gifted at filming students, and a small portable TV, so the student talking got to see how they appeared to other people. And students became adept at using a microphone and then watching the recording and seeing how it sounded and how much eye contact there was and other kinds of self-correct things. When you give a speech, you're the only one who doesn't hear it. And that was the value of using all this equipment to allow a young student to see how their whole performance was perceived.
Here is Teacher 5.
So hi, I'm Marianne and I work at a school in Hanoi, and we use lots of different tech. We've been online for 25 weeks, so since last August. So what I do is a little bit different this year to what I've done before. Some of the things are the same. So one thing that we use, which has been fantastic during distance learning, but also great in class, is Seesaw. Seesaw is an application that allows us to record the children, for the children to add their own work, for them to record a voice message to a parent. That's when we're at school, of course. And we can share those Seesaw recordings within the class. We can also have individual student accounts, and we can share very quickly with an entire class, which means Seesaw has been great during distance learning because it means we've allowed all students to connect, to create that community, and to be able to send messages to each other about each other's work, which has been a great thing. When we're in class and in person, we use Seesaw for provocations, and we actually use that as an assessment tool. So we look at one of our outcomes, we tag an outcome in Seesaw, and then we attach a provocation that we might have done in class, and share that with all of the parents so that they can see what goal we're working on. There's another way that we can use it.
Question number 2. What has been the most surprising result or change with the integration of technology? Teacher 2 said, I saw that technology helped children socially. Even at 3 years old, we would play online, interact. They would form friendships and build relationships with the teacher. She also mentions an improvement she got from the children teaching her how to use iPads. I can relate to this. It is interesting how children seem to pick up knowledge faster, be it technology or a new language. Here is teacher 5.
I also love Zoom. I'm a bit addicted. I use Snapchat filters. I am into using the immersive view big time, whether it's for a choice board or, asking questions and having different pictures saved as my background and moving the students around, or whether we're learning about spiders and they all want to become spiders in a web. I found that the immersive view in Zoom has been super, and my students think it's so fun. And if I use immersive view and I also have like a special Snapchat filter, we can do amazing things together. Like I can take them to the moon and I'm an astronaut and they just love it.
I can relate and look forward to using apps to get snapshots of the week. Google Forms help with collecting data. Here's question number 3. What are some ways you have or would like to utilize technology to improve your children's learning environment? Teacher number 1, use technology tools to promote thinking and creativity. Teacher number 2 says, it helps children to be more responsible for their own learning in a fun and engaging way. Technology is a wonderful tool to create a bridge between school and homes, to collaborate with parents and show them what their children can do at home, but also show us, teachers, what the children can do at home. Teacher number 4.
I have a positive and a negative. The positive is for those students who have access at home, regular access at a library, or actually own their own device, well, that levels the playing field for those students. And they then become so quick they can actually help the teacher if there's a glitch. And they can satisfy their own curiosity. On the downside, I think it made a bigger gap between the haves of devices and access and the have-nots.
The digital learning gap. It's caused by the differences in opportunity to learn technology. Some children won't have the access to tech that others do in the world, or even individuals in our classrooms. We must, as instructors, be aware of when certain children might be struggling due to the digital learning gap, and try to keep everyone on the same page with differentiation and special attention. Question number 4. How is your classroom different in the way that it functions and feels than a classroom of your past? Teacher number 1 said, it feels more like I'm a facilitator of thinking and creative development and learning, no longer a distributor of knowledge. Question number 5. What do you hope to see in the future with technology in the classroom? Here's teacher number 4.
The roots of a student's access to the data can change to match their learning style. You see, students, some are visual learners, some are auditory, some are very computive and so on. And I think that the technology in the classroom can be geared to the student. Different programs that really suit a student's way of learning and processing new data can be honed down so that they're not spending a lot of time in internet sources that aren't going into their learning library in their mind.
Differentiation becomes much more effective and enriching with technology. This point is excellent. Match the learning style with the students. Question number 6. What has been your biggest obstacle to overcome when using technology in the classroom? Teacher number 1 says, when the focus is on learning to use the tool, the quality of conceptual thinking and learning is overshadowed by the tool. I have felt this myself, trying to do technology, just getting my master's and my teaching certification. A lot of the time, most of your energy is spent on learning the tool. Question number 7. What are the 3 main benefits of using technology in the classroom. Those are my surveys and my questions about bringing tech into your classroom. Thank you.